Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. This is Jason Orseva with Ray of Light Tarot. I hope everyone's having a nice Monday morning so far. Here to bring you your Sagittarius Soulmate reading for the remainder of August 2019. I started it in a previous video, so if you need to see the preamble, that's in a previous video, but we were having some connectivity issues. I don't know how bad they are or how good they are now. I think I corrected the issue, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and do the reading portion, the actual cards now. So, hi guys, how's the connection now? Does it seem better? Or is it still choppy? Guys, all good now. Yeah, I thought that corrected it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, in fact, before we read, let me burn a little Palo Santo here and get this thing popping with the love. Thank you for bringing in the love vibration for this reading. Allow this reading to resonate for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and for those and their soulmate, for those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time. What I was saying, guys, just a quick synopsis. I was saying if you purchase a personal reading, the 30 minutes or 1 hour, the 75 or $150, the only way to get it within 24 hours or 48 hours, I'm sorry, 24 to 48 hours guaranteed is you have to pay the emergency fee. So that's the $40 fee. So it's 190, I'm sorry, 190 or 115 is the added emergency fee. 115 for a 30-minute, 190 for an hour. And then you can get a live scheduled or get a recorded done and sent to you within 48 business hours. And it's not even 48 business hours the way I'm doing it right now. It's on the weekends too. Just not going to happen if you order it like on a Friday night, because I won't even see it sometimes until Monday. But it would be done first thing Monday. It would take priority Monday morning. Okay? Just so you know. All right, I'm using the Arcanum deck for those who are inquiring, and we're starting with the soulmate side of things, okay? I will be using another deck for clarifiers, of course. I'm going to leave that little preamble up for Sag if anybody needs to check that for whatever reason. But I'll put a note that the actual reading is this one. Show me the soulmate of Sagittarius for the remainder of August 2019. Man. Okay, guys. Soulmate. Your energy felt pretty good, Sagittarius, except for that thing about not erecting monuments in your head for people who don't deserve it. But the soulmate energy does not feel great. I'm already getting, not a hot flash, but I'm getting a little uncomfortable right off the bat. Wow. Why is that here? Okay, wishful fulfillment. We got a lot of stuff going on here. I need to put some of these together because clearly they came for a reason in this order. Okay. All right, so the overall energy for the soulmate. Good morning, Christina Galeana. Good morning, dear. All right, guys. Yay, well done, Jay. Thank you. So the overall energy for your soulmate, Sag, is the Eight of Wands, right? The Eight of Wands represents movement, communication. Usually it's fast communication and honest communication. Most people don't specify the honest part. This isn't swords, it's wands, but there's honesty in this. It just feels honest because it feels so urgent, right? When somebody communicates in this manner, it's to communicate something that matters to them, right? So it's not some, and it's in a very expressive way. This is usually also emotional communication for me. If somebody has been having trouble expressing to you how they feel, right? Like you know somebody really loves you, right? Let's say you know somebody really loves you, but they're not really sharing that with you. They're kind of holding back. They've probably got good reason. This is a card that it would represent somebody being like, you know, I've got to just spill it. I got to let it out because it's a lot of wands. They're flying in the air. It can also represent travel, movement. With everything else that we've got here, I get the feeling it's definitely about communication about feelings. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. Because your partner, your soulmate here, Sag, is showing us someone who's really gone through a lot. They've got the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, right? The five represents change. The number five represents change, fast change. And it represents, in this case, the card, the Five of Wands represents an internal conflict. You can see that that tug of war going on. Imagine that's what's going on inside your lover's head. In their mind, they've got an internal tug of war. I don't know how connected you guys are to your partner or your divine counterpart's energy, but I can tell you, if you're connected to their energy and they're going through this, what you feel from them is a lot. You may feel waves of anxiety that suddenly turn into euphoric feelings of love, like that on a dime. And if you're feeling that, that's someone who really loves you, but for whatever reason, if maybe they're in another partnership, whatever, for whatever reason, they're having a lot of trouble making a decision or expressing that to you or changing their circumstances. That will come through in waves like that. Just it'll come over you with just utter anxiety and pain, and then all of a sudden it'll shift, and it'll just as fast as it came in like that, it comes in with another wave of like excitement and desire to like this desire to it's desire, excitement, love, unconditional love. Very, very interesting, these emotions like this when that internal tug of war is going on with your divine partner or counterpart. Now, they've got the Hermit card and the High Priestess card. They're definitely in a transformative energy. They've got the King of Wands. So this person could also be fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be Virgo, could also be Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, I think that's it. There's air energy here too, but not strong. I don't feel a lot of air energy. The only earth I really feel is Virgo. So that's the energies for the soulmate. This person is at a place where the universe has really allowed them. The universe didn't make them uncomfortable. The universe has allowed them to experience enough discomfort that they are really going within. They're really learning to, if not use it, listen to their intuition. Right? They're starting to really listen to what the message is, and it's helping them. It's painful for them, but it's helping them come out of sort of this Eight of Swords. They've got some tough cards, guys. Like I said, Eight of Swords and Nine of Wands energy. They're still pushing through with what they're doing. They're still. This is the type of person who is very. I feel like your soulmate may have like a Taurus moon. Somebody who is like stubborn, like digs in their heels, and it's like you might as well forget about it, right? They're just not gonna budge. They're stubborn. They're finishing this thing out, whatever this thing is that they're doing. Another relationship. It's something connected to you, and it's something to do with finances and love. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's another relationship. Okay. Six of Pentacles coming in here is balancing this. Whatever this Four of Pentacles is, they're trying to balance their financials and their relationships and everything, but they can't even let go of the past. It's just not happening, okay? It's just not going to happen. And so the only way they're going to do that is by continuing this inner analysis, that moral self values inventory that I talk about relating to the Hermit. The Hermit is good at doing lists, and this is an inventory list, guys. This is an inventory list. I just love that heart opening up like that too, and it looks like a diamond, right? It's just beautiful if you look at it like that. It looks like a diamond in that area. It's just, that's beautiful. So the good news about all of this, here's the thing. The good news about all of this, when it's properly harnessed, all of these wands turn into someone strong and very passionate. And that's when they're coming out King of Wands, which then is allowing the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. It's all coming really from the releasing of that and the balancing of things. The releasing and the balancing. That allows your soulmate to step into that King of Wands energy, which is pretty sexy. It's pretty sexy right there, okay? Wish fulfillment. This is the wish card. And maybe you are their wish, right? Certainly you are. But it's also, I don't even think that for some of you, this is a person who's never even told you they love you. Like this is someone who really has trouble at times communicating. So just be aware of that. I mean, in your heart when someone loves you and how they feel about you, because you just know in these kind of connections, because it's pretty much the way you feel about them. The energy is mirrored most times in these connections because it's source energy, acknowledging source energy, right? You're reflecting what you're offering. There is this moon card here, though, that's sort of representing secrets. It's representing as yet unfulfilled, as yet unrequited love. Okay, so just be aware of that. I definitely love that wish fulfillment is potentially here. The energy is here for wish fulfillment, and that the soulmate is coming into some strong energy with the King of Wands. But there's a lot for the majority of August, and that energy isn't just going away. That Five of Wands, internal tug of war, that's tough things to deal with. So, you know, if this is someone that you are that energetically tied to or connected to, try to really, I think if you can, you know, just really send them a lot of love, light, healing, release it. It's not your problem, right? The Nine of Pentacles is also here upright in the deck turned over. So for some of you, it's really important right now to continue the focus on yourself. That's always the case. But when the Nine of Pentacles comes out, it's even more, it's highlighted that it's time to focus on yourself, right? Don't get distracted by your person. Don't get distracted by shiny objects along the journey, which is like other people who come in, because you're going to have a tendency when you're on a soulmate or strong twin journey, you're going to have a tendency to get distracted, especially in situations that are easy and can be codependent very easily. You're going to have a tendency of that because it's like a yay distraction, like yay, I don't have to focus on this, I can focus on this. So be aware of that. People who just flow right into your life and suddenly are in love with you and that type of thing, that's not real. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10 when that happens, especially if you're on a journey like this. I've experienced some of that very recently. Suddenly, like after 3 dates, oh my God, Jason, I'm in love with you. I'm so in love with you. No, you're not. Like, come on now. So just be aware of those type of experiences with people. And I'm sure that people think they are in love when that happens. But, you know, if you're on one of these journeys, you have certainly learned to discern and decipher the difference between love and addiction, love and obsession, love and whatever that's not healthy, right? Codependence. What's the energy for Sag? Sun and rising Venus. What's Sag's energy? Uh-oh. Show me Sag. Six of Cups, Sagittarius. You got that nostalgic connection here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Couple of pages too. I like that Six of Cups, and then it leads right into the Six of Wands as well. Who is the Knight of Swords, guys, and the Page of Cups? It's one energy. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Strong, coming in strong to express some truth, deliver maybe a little harsh and firm message, but also love, a soft underbelly. Who is this person? They've also been watching you, or you've been watching them. You're in detective mode a little bit because you're wanting to know why this person's left you feeling very defensive, and you're almost to a point where you're not open to the love anymore, some of you. Look what's surrounding this Page of Swords. The Seven of Wands and the Four of Cups. So what that's telling me is you're trying to get answers here because you were, at one time, you were very confident in this connection, and now you've gotten to a point where you're either burned out or you're just very scarred by this person's treatment of you, and you're feeling like, I don't even know if they came back, if I could receive them. I don't know if I could because I feel very, very wounded now. It's like they were the wounded one and now you've become the wounded one. Well, you were both wounded, guys. Let's just be honest. You were both wounded. It's not, they didn't do this to you. Trust me, they didn't do this to you. I'm not saying they treated you perfectly, but what's going on inside of you, that may have been plucked at by them. It may have been poked at by them, but that wound, that gaping wound was already there, okay? The overall energy is nice, though. It's the Three of Cups. Now, right behind that is the Ten of Wands, so there is some real heaviness, right? But the desire is there in the heart space for you to unite or reunite. They are coming in, like I said, towards you, Knight of Swords and Page of Cups. Someone's coming towards you right now, and you're focused on victory and on nostalgia. So these are good. Listen, when it comes to like sadness, depression, resentment, or the past, nostalgia, focus on the nostalgia and the happiness. I don't care. Like, that's much better vibration. And in this case, it's leading you to victory. So I would venture to say that this is actually a really good nostalgia, and it probably is with this person, and it's happy memories that you're actually sort of forward focusing into the future, like you're trying to transfer those memories from the past into your future and then focus on them so as to manifest abundance and a happy, abundant relationship that's like that in your future. So it feels like there's a really good effort being made here on your part, Sag, to move forward and to project the proper energies in your manifestations. Now, I will say we need to do some clarifiers here. We need to know more about this Seven of Wands and Four of Cups that's surrounding the Page of Swords, because that could easily become a low vibration for you, and we don't want that to happen. Can you clarify these three, please? What's going on here? We don't want to get into that low vibration, guys, even though, like I said, I know there's somebody sort of wronged you. Yeah, Queen of Swords, but she's upright, okay? Queen of Swords is upright, so that's not disaster. That's good. That's averted disaster. You're going to be harsh with this person if necessary, but you're going to be harsh, but only if necessary, okay? Hey, Cynthia. I think you emailed me. I didn't go into my email, but I was just looking at a list of unread emails, and I saw one from you, I think. I'll be checking them in just a little while, so. Queen of Swords, guys. So what I was saying about the Queen of Swords, Princess of Cups too. With the Queen of Swords, at first I was worried that this was going to come out, but in reverse. It didn't. So that's good news, right? So in this deck especially, look, the Queen of Swords is seeing a lot of truth. And that's what's so important about the Queen of Swords is she knows the truth, she sees the truth. And she is willing to allow people in, and she's loving. But, she's very, very much someone who has discernment, okay? And she uses that discernment to welcome you in or to cut you out if you're not coming at her correctly, okay? So that's important as well. You've got the oppression card, which is the 10 of Wands. Again, you've got that twice here, guys. So you're carrying a really heavy burden, okay? In the Thoth Tarot, it's called oppression, all right? What I would say with you coming out Queen of Swords and all of this information collecting you're doing or whatever, that's fine, right? That's your business. Try not to cross any lines, because what'll happen is you may cross a line and then you may feel guilty. You may not like what you find out, but then you might also feel guilty for crossing that line, and then you're doing a lot of damage to this connection, okay? I'm just saying. Now, the Queen of Swords has a lot of truth here. She's not someone she is in the clouds in this, but she's not someone who's in the clouds, right? And so what I'm saying is be careful, because if you need to cut someone out, cut them out. If you need to welcome someone back in, welcome them back in. But don't let this burden you're carrying with the 10 of Wands be affecting your decisions. That burden being so heavy can affect your decisions, guys, right? So really do whatever kind of meditating, clearing, grounding, salt, freaking, I don't care what kind of ice bath, I don't know, whatever modality, I don't care, like whatever works for you, guys, whatever works. People are always asking, what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. That's on you. I can read the cards and deliver the message. When it comes to what to do, guys, figure it out. I don't know is what to do. Figure whatever it takes to get rid of this, though. I can tell you that. Whatever it takes to get rid of this. You've got to get rid of this, because you've got good things here. This is good stuff. 3 of Cups, okay? Victory, 6 of Wands, connected to the 6 of Cups. 2 sixes, right? What is the number 6 about, guys? It's about healing of romance, the healing of love. Okay, these are important things happening. So don't let some silly external, and I shouldn't say silly, because it's not silly. And to a lot of us, when it's happening to us, it's never silly. It's hard. But ultimately, step outside of yourself and see how silly it really is, because love's real. Love is real. A lot of these burdensome things aren't real, okay? Fear. What is fear? It's false evidence appearing real. And your fears can make you walk out of a situation where you may never find someone who you will love and who will love you like this ever again in your life. But you're letting false evidence appear real and scare the crap out of you to the point that you're running from someone who loves you. For all of your faults, they love you. Keep that in mind, guys. All right. False evidence appearing real. All that false evidence appearing real, you're allowing to dictate your life. You've got romantic feelings. They're real and worth exploring. Soulmate. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate, guys. There's passion here. You need to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and you need to heal your family issues. Forgiveness, 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 okay? All right, guys, I hope this gave you a little insight into your situation. You know how to get a reading if you would like to. The information is in the description of this video. I'm going to try to make a concerted effort, okay? I'm going to make a concerted effort to get all of the signs up for the rest of August in the next like 2 or 3 days, okay? So let's do that. All right, guys, I will be on tonight also. I'll be on tonight at about 9 p.m. to do mini readings. $20 love donation made to the Cash App or PayPal to get on the list. I think Jai and I will likely be on tomorrow night, if not Thursday, okay? Tomorrow or Thursday. But tonight, Jason, will be on my channel to do mini reads tonight. I'm only taking probably between 8, max 10 people, probably around 8. So if you want to get on the list, go ahead and get on the list early, all right? All right, guys, take care. Have a lovely Monday and make it happen. Bye, guys.